folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sooners will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today. Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Now here comes the bunch formation. They're going to run it. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong. I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. As the first down is still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game. Important 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And now the running back's got it again. Great move there. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Right to the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today.
got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability, just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Takes off in a bootleg. It's a quick grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10, touchdown, Oklahoma. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the... The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the single back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaking free at midfield. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he get there on the ground? And the Buffaloes are going to keep this drive rolling. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the back gets the football. Powers through. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to throw. It's Wilcox. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Wilcox. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Sooners. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And the running back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's a great grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Crucial play and a turnover on downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. It's Wilcox. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And they get the second half started with the running play. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. Makes a quick grab. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you always got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
QB keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Sooners churn out another 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Muscles past the defender. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Colorado, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. The Buffaloes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Buffaloes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Finds his target. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think of it.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about... Defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Off the play fake on first down. The tight end has got it, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind.
A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Wilcox. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Touchdown, Sooners! This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the... Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First down, looking for more now. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, oh, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Offense facing second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made on the play the 20. Yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it.
He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep again. He hauls it in at the 25, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense, whether they play zone or they play man.
He goes down, but there's also a flag down. It's on the defense. It's going to be a first down. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use.
The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
The offense starts with a short field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado, as they put 6 more on the board. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They'll run it from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Lets it go quickly. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Send the back in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.